Hey guys, this is Raquel from the Seward County Development Corporation, and today is Friday, and we're having a happy hour today. I'm back in the office this week, and so I want to share a little bit about what I'm loving lately. This week, what came in the mail is something so super cool. So I found this company called Amiga Hood. And it's amigahood.com, and they have what these cool things called the Amiga Circle. And if you've ever been to one of my Women in Business events, you know that one of the things that I like to do is to spend some time networking, conversing, asking some very important and just kind of deeper questions that maybe are not so much like, oh, where do you work? What do you do? What do you do for fun? Or what do you like to read? Something that's a little more on the deeper side. And so I found these super cool cards, and they have, I'll show you how they come. They come just like this, all right? And they have one, and they're in English and in Spanish, which is the coolest thing. If you have a chance, go to amigahood.com, and they even have an app that you can download. You can join this member group for absolutely free. They have a whole lot of webinars. They have a lot of Zooms that they do so that you guys can kind of just work with them, ideate with them, and you can actually interact. They're smaller groups. When you go in to, I've attended a couple of their Zooms. Some of them have been on financial growth. There's some mindset stuff. There's some really cool things happening at amigahood.com. So if I was you, I would rush over there and I would get into their circle and begin to interact with the app that they have. It's really cool stuff. So anyways, I want to talk to you about these conversation cards. So this one is called Heal. And the question, if maybe you can see it right here. So the question is in English and in Spanish. One of the coolest things that you can do with these is you can have a girls' day where you just have, maybe you're having brunch, maybe you have them over at the house for just some drinks and some conversation. Perhaps you're at an office party or I don't know, wherever it is that you have some time that you're congregating together, and ask your girlfriend some of these questions. This one is, how is your heart doing today? ¿Cómo está tu corazón hoy? I mean, girl, how is your heart today? Next question. This is in the community one. This was, name an embarrassing experience you can laugh at now. Nombra una experiencia vergonzosa de la cual ahora puedes reírte. I love that. And then there also is the category of grow. Sorry, you can't really see that. This question is, what would you like to build, create, or nurture for this new phase in your life? ¿Qué te gustaría construir, crear, o nutrir en esta nueva etapa de tu vida? Girls, I'm super excited about this. I'm like, yes, girl, yes. This is awesome questions that spur on deeper conversations and really get beyond the barrier of just, how was your week? How are you doing? How are the kids? These are honest to goodness, really good questions that actually begin to form community and not just small talk and those type of conversations that are sometimes awkward and that are just never move the needle. This is cool stuff. So I would recommend, and that's my biggest recommendation this week, is for you to go to amigahood.com. Oh, wrong one. Amigahood.com and go look at these. Check them out. They have a lot of different resources, like I said, and join their community. It's really cool stuff. I want to share with you something else. Oh yeah, what am I drinking today? I am drinking some coffee, and it is from Savannah at Sunflower Coffee. She makes the best stuff. I love her. And that's what we brew here at the co-working space. So if you would like to come work in or on your business here at our space and drink Savannah's awesome coffee, you're welcome to do it. 8 to 5, Monday to Friday. We're open here at the Landmark Center so that you can work in or on your business, or even if you just work from home. The last thing I want to share with you before this gets a little too long, I want to share with you, this week I got into personalities. I have taken the Myers-Briggs before, but they say that the Myers-Briggs sometimes evolves and changes as you evolve and change. And if you're not evolving and changing, you're not growing. And so it should change. And maybe it'll stay the same, and maybe it changes. And mine absolutely changed. I was a different one before. Now I am an INTP. So what's yours? If you already know what your Myers-Briggs is, put it down in the comments, because I would love to connect with you. I would love to know what your Myers-Briggs personality is. I went ahead and went and took the free test. I didn't pay for this one. It's at 16personalities.com. 16personalities.com. I'll put a link in the comments below. But I found so much like really cool things. Let me share with you. They have, I'll share with you real quick. So I am what they call the logician, and you have a career to guides, you have a career to personal development, and you have a guide to personal development, and then you also have a guide to relationships based on your type, your personality type. I'm fascinated with personality types. I love it. And they also have extra things that you can purchase as an aside. And it gives you like the Logician's Guide to Inner Peace. Who doesn't need that? I need that. I need that now. So it's really pretty neat. I mean, it's a lot of reading, but it's a lot of informational material. And if you know anything about an INTP, we have a thirst for knowledge that never seems to be quenched. So I love all of these things, but getting to know who you are. And this all falls into line because remember, I'm doing that wonderful course that's going to be about getting the recognition that you deserve. But the number one step in getting the recognition you deserve at work is for you to know what your strengths are. What are your strengths? What are your weaknesses? What are you good at? What are your talents? What do you bring to the table? But if you don't do a self-inventory to really know what those things are, how do you expect to pitch that to absolutely anybody else? That's a good question, right? So this is step number one in getting to know who you are. What's your personality type? What are your strengths? What are your weaknesses? What do you bring to the table? Something to ponder, something to think on. Have a wonderful, wonderful weekend. Thank you so much also for all the love that you guys have shown me on Facebook for being nominated as the Business Advisor of the Year. Here's to hoping that we make it tonight, but either way, even if we don't, I am so privileged and honored to get to do what I do. Thanks for joining me today. Have a wonderful weekend, and until next time, this is your friend and your host of this show, Raquel, saying thanks and have a great one.